My question is to the Minister for Trade, Tourism and Investment. Will the Minister please update the House on yesterday's historic announcement that Australia and the United Kingdom have in principle agreement on a new free trade agreement and what this means for Australians?
The Minister for Trade.
Thanks, Mr Speaker, and I thank the member for Bass for her question, and I know as a farmer that she'll be thrilled with the announcement of this historic FTA agreed in principle by our two Prime Ministers overnight. The most comprehensive FTA that we have negotiated with any country apart from New Zealand. It's ambitious, it's liberalising, it's comprehensive. And not only that, it covers goods, it covers services, it covers investment and government procurement.
Members on both sides.
And for Australia, especially Australian agriculture, there are outcomes across the board. When it comes to rice, when it comes to sugar, when it comes to dairy, when it comes to lamb, when it comes to beef. And this agreement has been widely welcomed across the board. The President of the National Farmers Federation, Fiona Simpson, said, "We applaud Trade Minister Dan Tehan and our negotiating team on improved set of market access outcomes. The UK deal will create new opportunities
Members
for
on
Australian
both
farmers
sides.
as we work towards growing industry output to 100 billion by 2030. That was very nice of Fiona, wasn't it? Very nice of Fiona. The Australian
Minister,
Sugar Milling
just pause
Council.
for a second. I know it's difficult, but members need to try to contain themselves. Minister has the call.
The Australian Sugar Milling Council said this is a positive outcome for Australia's sugar industry. Sunrise Chairman Laurie Arthur said it's not an overstatement to say that this is the most significant market access outcome for Australian rice exports in any of the recent free trade agreements that the government has delivered. The Australian Dairy Industry Council said concluding this FTA will now mean that Australian dairy manufacturers will be in a position to actively explore market opportunities that they would previously have never considered possible. Meat and Livestock Australia. This outcome not only enhances the long-term partnership between the British meat trade, British consumers and the Australian red meat industry, but also signals a strong commitment by both governments to the merits of delivering free trade, The Minerals Council of Australia, the Australia-UK FTA, will help establish reliable and responsible supply chains for new technology materials such as lithium, providing mineral and metal inputs to support advanced manufacturing, highly skilled jobs and the global clean energy transition. Mr Speaker, this is a world-class free trade agreement. It rights a historical wrong when the UK turned to Europe 50 years ago. It means the partnership between the UK and Australia will grow, it will enhance and, most importantly, it will create jobs. It will create jobs in this country.